lads. In today's video, I just want to talk a little bit about the long run, and basically its benefits. But recently, I just broke the sub 20 for the 5k. I got a time of 19:52, and I'm absolutely over the moon with that. But I do notice whenever I'm running a 5k, I always get tired in the second half of the race. Usually the first and second are the fastest, and then the third and fourth are my worst, you know. And that's mainly because my engine isn't big enough yet, you know. Because with my weekly routine, I'm doing one park run a week, which is every Saturday, and I'm doing a kickboxing session on Tuesday, and then after that kickboxing session I'm doing an interval running session. So I know my engine isn't where it needs to be, you know, and I need to build that up with long, slow, easy running, and that's what I'm trying here now. I'm jogging out this canal and I'm running out 8 kilometers out, and then I'm going to run 8 kilometers back to the car, and I'm going to keep it at I'm going to keep it at a relaxed pace if I can, in around 5:30. So not exactly super slow, but a good a minute and 35, a minute 40 seconds slower than my 5k pace. Currently now I'm at 6.7 kilometers, so I'm nearly at the halfway mark. But I'm just trying to control my breathing, trying to keep my my running pace nice and smooth, trying to keep my form smooth, keep upright, breathing well, you know, because sometimes it's hard to find time to go out for all these runs, you know. And you see everyone online saying, oh, you must do 60 kilometers a week. And look, while that is super beneficial and absolutely great, when you're working it's hard, you know. When you have a full-time job, it's difficult. So, you know, even for the likes of me, you know, I like going to the gym, I do my kickboxing, I love a bit of mountain hiking, you know, and there's just work related things, you know, so it's hard to slot everything in. So my plan going forward is to, if I can at least do one long run like this, at least once every 2 weeks, and that in conjunction with my definite park run and definite speed session every week, and the kickboxing, which is still cardio, I should notice great benefits, hopefully. Hey guys, just after hitting the 10k mark in 55 minutes, so gives you a kind of an idea of the pace I'm going for at the minute. But yeah, just another factor I wanted to talk on. But these long runs, they're really good for your mental resilience and your mental toughness, you know, because there's no point in lying like when you're out running for an hour plus, it's tough on the body. You know, your body's going through stress for over an hour. You're sweating, your legs start to hurt, you know, and your head tells you, oh, let's just pack it in now and go for a walk, you know. But this is the part that just builds up that mental aspect, and this will serve you well when you're in races, whether that be 5k, 10k, 10 mile like I'm doing now, which is 16k, or even a half marathon. You know, this is the part that'll make sure that you keep slogging away, keep slogging, you know. But yeah, just another 6 kilometers to go. We can rest for the day then. Just my last point with this long run. Yeah, so it's fat utilization and muscle endurance. You know, this is teaching your body to burn fat more effectively rather than using up all your glycogen stores, which is what you'd essentially use if you're doing like a 5k race or whatever. But this just helps the body burn fat more efficiently, but use it as fuel. On top of that then, running for so long it just creates an endurance in your muscles, you know. It helps the slow twitch fibres, you know, which is what will keep you strong in the later sections of a race. But then on top of that, one of the things I decided to do was I'm running along a canal here. You can probably see, but it's a very grassy path. But this is just, it's an extra little bonus just to save your legs from the tarmac and the concrete, you know, taking that repetitive pounding, you know, which will mess you up over time. So that's why I chose to. It's almost like a trail run, you know, because it's nearly all on grass, but your feet land a little bit different on the ground, which in turn strengthens up all the little muscles in your feet, your ankle joints, you know, because you're landing on different little spots, and it's just different terrain, you know. It's good not to run the same terrain the whole time. And that's also why I have I'm wearing my Nova Blast shoes today, just to give me a bit more cushion, because it's not about speed this workout. Now I think I'm doing like 550 per kilometre pace, maybe 6 minutes, but I'm just slogging it out and getting the work done. But yeah, so it just straightens up all the muscles. It's mental resilience, and then it's your engine, your ability to stay going. Now when I finish the run, I will go through some of the laps and kilometre splits and my heart rate and whatnot, but I am currently at 11.6 kilometres, so nearly finished, guys. Chat to you soon.
Hey guys, this is just me going over that long run here, just showing you a few of the stats and whatnot. But 5:43 average pace, and I was out running for 1 hour 34 minutes, 16.45 kilometers, and there's just a bit of extra info for you there. My laps, you can see here, you know, not too bad, quite consistent. I probably went a little bit too fast on from the second until the fourth there. I kind of got carried away at myself. But you can see there, they're all in or around each other, maybe between 15-20 seconds. There was two slow ones there just past 6, but that's still perfect, you know. You're not out doing a race, you know, and I kind of find this level I was comfortable for the whole run, you know. So going forward, I'm gonna keep it around the 5:40 to 6 minute pace, just because I'm just trying to build up that engine, you know. I'm always conscious about when I do 5k runs and even 10k runs, but I always like fizzle out near the second half of the run, and hopefully by doing this more I'll be able to keep that energy going and hold strong for longer, you know. Like I do my park run every week for a definite, and I have a speed session now as well after my kickboxing. So there's an interval session and a park run session, and I'm going to try add in this long run as well, at least every second week. That's kind of my goal, you know, and we'll see what the kind of progress and what the benefits are then. But yeah, look, that's pretty much my splits, guys. See my heart rate here, 160 to 170, so still a bit too high to be honest, but elevation was not in cadence. So it says I was in zone 4, but to be honest now, I didn't feel that out of breath, so I don't know. Like I don't know if my my heart rate on my wrist is bang on, but either way, it was a nice and easy run. So yeah, that's it for today's video anyway, guys. I just wanted to give you a little bit of content while I was out on my long run, and some of the benefits that I know that can come from these long runs. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you could like and subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it, guys. Until next time.